Hey guys, Nif here again with another Neverness to Everness video. Today we are going to be taking a look at Hathor's skills and a brief little video of her combat. These videos aren't meant to be guides by any means. If anything, they're here to give you some information before the game comes out so you can kind of see what characters look like, what their skills look like, and whether or not there's somebody that you're going to want to pull for or include in your team. So Hathor is this cool angel biker chick. She is a burst DPS. Her basic attack is just a very basic attack rotation. She's got just 5 basic attacks. And then she's got a like a heavy basic attack where you hold down the basic attack button, which triggers combo branch attacks, sweeps around the target at high speed to knock them up, then restrains and plunges, dealing 1 instance of Lakshana damage to an area on impact. Performs final dispatch if the target cannot be knocked up. So that's what her heavy attack is. We'll show off her, let's do it this way, we'll show off her, Hathor loves fishing, that's why we're out here. So we're going to show off her full basic attack combo. It's very flashy. I like the little like whirlwind kick she does at the end. Whee! And then this is the heavy attack where you hold down the basic attack. It does like a whirlwind and it provides some form of CC, which is interesting. Now let's take a look at her skill. Leaps into the air and slashes the target in front with wings, gaining 2 stacks of express delivery power. So express delivery power is required for Hathor to cast Cyclone Strike, which can be obtained through various methods. Grants Hathor 5 ultimate energy for each stacked gain. So you get 2 stacks for using your skill, and then you hold down on it to enter charge status, increasing the power of the skill and inflicting targets in range with 5-star tracking effect. The charge lasts up to 5 seconds, during which Hathor constantly deals AoE Lakshana damage while the skill range gradually expands. The effect ends when you release the skill button. 5-star tracking lasts for 5 seconds and grants 3 of those express delivery power stacks when the target attacks or hits Hathor or an ally during this time. Okay, so redirect skill. Cyclone Strike, so that consumes those stacks when in emergency delivery status. Summons a motorcycle of thorns and unleashes a rapid combo on the target. So you enter emergency delivery status when you use your ultimate, and you enter that for a stated time, which upgrades your skill to Cyclone Strike. Increases movement speed and grants attack bonus based on the amount of stacks that you have. So you gain an attack bonus, you gain movement speed, and it upgrades your skill. So let's take a look at our basic attack combo because it looks cool. But then as you see, we have 4 of those feathers down here, 4 out of 6. When we use our ultimate, we gain another 2 stack, or not our ultimate. When we use our skill, we gain another 2 stack. Alright, now that our skill is back up, we're going to check out what the ultimate looks like. Alright, that's pretty sick. We gain movement speed, so we're supposed to be moving quicker, and then it upgrades our skill. That didn't look very upgraded. I'm curious if I have to use it on an enemy. Let's test that out. This transition's pretty cool. No loading screens or anything. We're going to charge up the ultimate real quick to see if we could see what the skill looks like in that ultimate mode. Alright, hopefully here, once we pop the ultimate, it doesn't just kill all of them. That'd be really annoying. Alright, ultimate. And then we're going to pop the skill. Okay, so the skill just makes us whip around on the motorcycle, and it uses up those charges it feels like you have very little time to use those skills. Okay. Alright, so before we wrap things up, I've got one more thing I want to go over. Alright, so the last thing I wanted to go over was what you get for awakening the character, which is the constellations in this game. So these are the 6 options you have. You have Elite Courier, which holding the redirect skill button for the first time in battle grants 6 stacks of the express delivery power. Then there's Engine Resonance, which increases the crit chance of the next Cyclone Strike by 25% each time Cyclone Strike is successfully cast while in the ultimate delivery state. That's what I'm calling it. And then the effect is cleared when the current emergency delivery state ends. Then there's Thorn Dominion, which grants Hathor express delivery power when excellent rating lock and 5-star tracking naturally expire. Okay, that's interesting. Then we got Regular Sandwich, which Gordon Ramsay would still be disappointed in, which increases damage against targets by 1% for each stack of express delivery power gained. So that's like a 6%. Wait, this effect stacks up to 15%? Oh, so you gain the stacks, but after you clear them, you can continue to gain them up to 15%, and then you leave combat and the effect is removed. Okay, so 15% damage boost. Hathor deals 15% increased damage to non-boss targets. And then lastly, increased crit damage by 30% while in emergency delivery state. That's a pretty big one. The interesting thing about this game is that you get to pick these out of order, which like you can pick which effect you wish to have, and that's pretty interesting. Then there's the Resonance effect, where when you get 3 awakenings total, it increases the skill level of Rapid Delivery, Aerial Command, and Rider Express by 1, so it just increases your skills. And then if you get 6 constellations or awakening, it ignores 10% of target's defense while in emergency delivery state, so that's huge. If you max out this character is a standard banner character, so I don't doubt that people will do that eventually. I think she'll be a fan favorite for reasons. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching me show off the Angel Chick and getting a little bit of info about the character, please drop a like down below. Let me know where Hathor ranks in terms of like whether or not you want to pull for her down in the comments below. And subscribe for future Neverness to Everness videos. I hope to see you guys around. Thank you so much if you made it this far, and I'll see you next time. Peace.